Hello, hello, hello. It's Celeste again. Talking to you today about difficult versus different. A lot of times people make excuses because things are so difficult. Oh, it's so difficult. It's so hard. And then if you look at the flip side and say, okay, it may be difficult, but it's just different. It's something that you have to practice in order to make routine or habit. It's something that is going to enhance your life, enhance your spirit, enhance your experiences. So if we go around saying everything's difficult, well, yeah, life is difficult. Life is hard, especially during periods of change. It can become uncomfortable when we're talking about different. You know, it can be hard, but it's just that it's different than what you're used to. It's different from what you've been trained to be, raised to be, taught to be. It's different when we are growing because we have to tread a new path, which means it's going to take energy, it's going to take focus, and it's going to take fortitude and perseverance to trudge a way that's different than the one that's been walked on by others before us, our parents, previous employers, previous teachers, whatever, previous leaders. So it's already treaded upon. You're making your own tread. So we're talking about the difference between difficult, which can be an excuse, woe is me, it's so hard, it's difficult, versus it's just different. And with it being different, it brings a certain level of discomfort. But that discomfort is what iron sharpens iron. It's what forces you to go forward. It's what takes you and catapults you onward. If you guys know about my website called Emerge, you may see it on my page. That is emerging into a transformed self, emerging from the depth of whatever was in the depth of our being, in the depths of our experiences, and emerging fresh, anew, ready to do the next thing, right? So today we're talking about the difference between it's difficult versus it's different and uncomfortable. Okay, so we can use excuses of how hard it is. Woe is me. Teenagers tend to be that way, right? But a lot of adults do too. Yes, it's difficult, but it just is different. And we can build a tolerance for what is uncomfortable. So have a prayer set that you say, help me to know how to cope with what is uncomfortable in order to grow. Because uncomfortableness most likely is temporary. And even if the circumstance is permanent, the change is permanent, you will eventually adjust. You will eventually make yourself accustomed to. As long as we're not talking tragedy here. Because we don't adjust to tragedy. We adjust or learn to cope different. Readjust ourselves to then approach the world differently because now we have to see the world differently. Right? So today I encourage you to explore for yourself where have we used the word it's difficult or hard as an excuse to not act? And then how can we begin to practice acknowledging and accepting that it's different and possibly uncomfortable? And what do I need to add to my life to begin to cope with that? Practice a different way of doing something in order to grow and to emerge. I'm leaving you with that thought today. I hope you guys had an amazing Tuesday, and I'll see you tomorrow on Wednesday. Bye.